Titanfall gameplay LP, you crazy SOB. This game died months ago. Well, yeah, kind of on the old YouTubes and the Twitches. Yeah, I guess it died a couple months ago, but there's still a lot of people that play this game, and I'll tell you why I'm playing this game in just a minute. This is one of the reasons why I love it. I nearly kill myself with another C4. This is one of the reasons why I like Titanfall so much. They got a camper up there. I didn't even know you could get up there. I'm sure you can take that zip line over. I don't even know how to get to the zip line. And instead of me either just running away from him or just forgetting about him or whatever, I just call in my big bad Titan, hop in that Titan, throw a cluster bomb up there, and camper is no more. There's so many anti-camper tools, one of them being your Titan. And I decided to hop on some Titanfall, but first, I decided to hop on some Advanced Warfare. A lot of people have been telling me that the game has been playing better since the last patch. The DLC had dropped. They wanted me to try out zombies. So I figured I'd hop on, play a couple multiplayer games before I got the DLC. And a lot of people tell me the TAC-19 had gotten a buff and was fun. If you're one of those guys that told me the TAC-19 had gotten a buff and is fun, you guys are jerks. I actually, after my little 2-game session, I know 2 games isn't a fair assessment, but that's all I could take. 2 games, my first 2 games in like 6 weeks. And I tried the TAC-19. You guys know how you get 1 hit marker for like a regular hit marker? Then you get like a double hit marker or whatever for like a headshot. I went back and watched the clip in slow motion. I got 3 headshot hit markers from like 10 feet with that shotgun. 3 headshot hit markers from like 10 feet. And the guy just turned and dropped me before a bullet even left his weapon on my screen. It was crazy. And I'm not trying to beat a dead horse. We all know that I and many others have had connection issues with Advanced Warfare. So that's a lot of people ask me, why do you hate Advanced Warfare so much? I don't hate it. I think it's a great game. It just doesn't function very well for me. And you guys know how important function is to me. Function over features. And so I decided to throw in some Titanfall. I haven't played this in about a month. And really, I stopped playing it because I just burned myself out. I played this so stinking much when this game released. This was the main game I was streaming when I finally started streaming consistently. And it was so much fun. I played it so much, I kind of burned myself out. Obviously, there's not a lot of content in this game, but at the same time, that kind of works for it. So I burned myself out a little bit, but I went back and played it. I played it for about an hour and a half. I think it was yesterday or the other day. And man, did I have a good time. Now, this is a lobby with some terrible players in it. I think I was in my Titan for most of the game, so I think that's usually the reason, like the Titanfall, people that don't like Titanfall say, well, this is what I'm talking about here. You see all these Titans all over the place. I don't like all the Titans. It's like, dude, it's called Titanfall, man. It's called Titanfall, but I don't know. Now that these games have been out for a while, and maybe Advanced Warfare hasn't been out long enough, but you know what? I'm kind of getting tired of waiting for Call of Duty to fix things after release. You know what I mean? Like every game these days, they come out kind of unfinished, and now that these developers have the ability to patch things after the release and all that. So, I mean, I understand, but I'm just kind of getting tired of waiting for things to be fixed after they're released with Call of Duty, with the connections or weapon balance. I mean, every single patch that Advanced Warfare has dropped, it's like weapon balance in every single one of them, but whatever. I'm not here to hate on Advanced Warfare. The thing I wanted to ask is, now that both of these games have been out, and again, there's nothing scientific to my answer here, to my question I'm about to ask. There's nothing scientific. This is purely my opinion. So many of you will disagree with me, and that's cool, man. I want you to put down in the comments why you agree or you disagree. But who won the battle of the exosuit futuristic type parkour FPS game? I know there's a lot of differences with Advanced Warfare and Titanfall, but there's also a lot of similarities. So I'm mainly talking about the similarities, how you move, the suits that you use, you know, the exo abilities that you have, and you know, the layouts of the maps, the function of the game. You know, that's kind of what I'm focusing on. I know there's a lot of differences, but who kind of won this battle? I think it's crazy that they both came out with this kind of game. You know, for anybody who for some reason wouldn't know, you know, Respawn, who made Titanfall, was the original Infinity Ward that kind of split off from the company during or after Modern Warfare 2, which is one of the biggest reasons that game didn't get any post-launch support. And I think it's just kind of funny, and maybe there's a reason to it. Maybe somebody could fill me in, but I just think it's kind of funny how they both ended up making a game just like this. You know, they're just very similar games, but who won the battle of the exosuit futuristic shooter? And like I said, maybe it's not fair because I just have not had good luck with Advanced Warfare. You know, the common example is I'm standing there, somebody runs around the corner, and I'm dead before I even see them on my screen. Like, they kill me before bullets even come out of their gun. My screen never turns red. So I know I've had a lot of issues with Advanced Warfare. When people ask me, LP, why do you hate Advanced Warfare so much? I always say, I don't hate that game. I actually think it's a pretty cool game. It just doesn't function very well for me. But other than that, I honestly believe Titanfall won the matchup of these games. Now, let me explain, because like I said, I know there's going to be a lot of you that disagree with me. You guys know what's very important to me, and that's function. Function over features. And this game has the function. I remember when they first started talking about Titanfall, I said, man, I just hope that this game functions. I hope that because these are the original Infinity Ward guys from Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, I just hope that the game functions like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. And even though Modern Warfare 2 was just a crazy, ridiculous game, the hit detection on that game was absolutely flawless. And I just said, I just want a simplistic shooter that is fun to play. And that's exactly what they gave us. I mean, there's 1 or 2 weapons in each weapon class. There's no perks. There's no kill streaks. There's no, oh man, I got killed by that filthy sack-tucking camper. One off my AC-130. Oh, I can't believe it. I got to start all over again. In this game, it's just, well, I died. Time to get right back into it so I can get my Titan faster. You know, everybody gets a Titan. I know a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like that everybody gets a Titan. But, I mean, the game is called Titanfall. You know, that's the whole game. And, you know, if you, like, I just took that Titan down really fast. It's really not that big of a deal. They're not that powerful. And like I said, it's Titanfall. It's not Call of Duty. So, I mean, I love the fact that everybody gets a Titan. I love the fact that there's not that many weapons. When you don't have that many weapons, it makes them really easy to balance. So there's great balance. I mean, of course you see the assault rifles everywhere, but that's because there's only 1 or 2 of them. And, you know, I still think that's like a positive thing. I feel like they could have taken out an assault rifle and swapped it for a different one. You know, that could have been like a DLC type thing where instead of adding weapons that are either always overpowered or underpowered like in Call of Duty, you could just add another weapon and take away a weapon and do that like once a month or something. I don't know. Maybe that's crazy, but I just love the simplicity of Titanfall. That's why Titanfall is so good to me. Because I can just go play the game. I don't have to worry about all that extra crazy stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love Call of Duty. I know the customization has to be there in Call of Duty. I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think in this instance, with these 2 games, they got it right with Titanfall. They got it right with the simplicity. They got it right with the function. And it's just a better game to me than Advanced Warfare. Like I said, I know a lot of you are going to disagree. Make sure you leave your comments down in the comments section. Let me know why you agree or disagree. I'd love to hear them. I know a lot of you like Advanced Warfare, and like I said, I like Advanced Warfare too. I just wished it, functioned a little bit better for me. But who won the battle of the futuristic FPS games? Who won them? Who made the better game? Let me know. As always, thanks for watching. Later.